What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Happy Hump Day. You know, it's Hump Day. It's the weather has broken. You know, we're better. I'm feeling better. You know, coming off this cold. You know, what I mean, the flu season. Flu season been a bitch this winter, man. God damn, I got some phlegm in my throat and all this other foolishness. What's up, Stanley? You know, the rumor is, you know, Mueller and is going to ask Trump some questions under oath. Trump says he's down for going under oath. What's the deal? What's up, Emily? How y'all doing? What's up, Keely? I'm back at it again.
How have the audio
oh shit!
Of that exchange you and your fellow White
Hold
House
on.
correspondents Pamela had the exchange
I got the fake news on my other screen.
To the special counsel.
What's up, Ink? Just a little random Hotep Factor stream. You know what I mean? I seen Anthony wasn't streaming tonight, so I might as well go ahead and squeeze one in when Anthony's he a little under the weather. Looks like the Michigan State president is resigning over something. I don't know what that is. What's up, Jason? My Sixers won tonight. I decided before I make that Sixer video, I'll do a stream for an hour or so. You know, but is Trump going to offer amnesty? That's the rumors is that you know, Trump is open to offering he's open to offering a path to citizenship. Now, I know some of y'all hardliners here. Is everyone okay with Trump giving a path to citizenship for these DACA immigrants? What say thou? I don't know. Now, see, I wasn't a big kick them all out, you know what I mean, because the people are here. Yeah, I think his fan base will throw him under the bus. A lot of people will be disappointed if he gives them a path. Well, maybe he can, like, they'll fix it so it's not like citizenship. They'll fix it so it'd be like a legal status or something like that. Is that if you just tax them, that tax will go to the wall? Is that directly? Jesus Christ! No, just some FanDuel shit. I don't know why the other network not charged by the FBI memo. I don't know, man. Didn't who's that Democratic guy? He said they're going to make their own memo. We're going to have a memo gate. Like, what kind of craziness is this? Catapult them. Come on, man. You're not going to catapult them. You know, the walls are going up. The prototypes are going up. You know, some of that stuff looks sturdy. It looked real sturdy. You know, they're going to have to be... I think they had like a ranger group out there, and they had like 3 weeks to get over the wall. And they couldn't do it. You know, they were trying to cut and dig and rope, catapult, and some shit like that. They couldn't get through it. Catapult gate. You know, that's crazy. I don't know what's going to go on. But, you know, people, you know, Ann Coulter, she's going to go berserk. She's going to be like, man, Trump, you sell out, you cuck. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. But you know, I think if he gets the wall funding, man, you know, what was it? There was 25 billion they were going to get. I'd have took the money and run, man. What's up, Cat Waffles? Oh, the recovery of missing text. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, 50,000. Then you got to search through those missing texts. This shows you how deep the deep state is, man. Like, there's really like secret societies within secret societies. You know what I mean? You would think that if you're like a typical American normie, you would think like the FBI and the CIA are like their own separate, you know, like a society. It's almost like if you go to a different place in a country, town in a country, and you know, everybody works at a certain plant and shit like that. It's like the inner workings of little towns and shit like that, but on a grander scale. What's up, Steesley? Hey, if everybody can hit that thumbs up button, I greatly appreciate it. Share it all to your friends. Just a little light stream today. You know, talking about Memogate. Talking about Mueller is going to put Trump under oath. Talking about these missing texts. Yeah, Dixon White, man. Yeah, somebody had sent that to me. It said do a reaction video. So I obliged. And that's the first video I've seen of that character, man. And he's a piece of work, man. That Dixon White, man. Dixon White. I wish I had thought of that when I was doing the video. Dixon White. Oh, the Nog Band. Yeah, I did a video, man. Did you check my video? Oh, man, you guys got to subscribe to my play. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. You know, I did do a video on that, the Nog Band in China, but I'll talk about it here. You know, I made a video. I was like, hey, man, I don't fault China for that, man. If China wants to fight the degeneracy, man, then more power to China. You know what I'm saying? They can see their public, they didn't want to get too influenced by something, so they just cut it off, man. I mean, they have a right as a society. I don't take any offense to that. But you know the Blavity Blacks are mad at that. You know what I mean? But they, you know, they're going to be heavily, that was always heavily influenced. You know, basketball is a big thing out there. You know, Iverson, they love Iverson out there. You know what I mean? There was always the underpinnings of love of the hip hop culture. You know what I mean? But you know, hip hop culture is just going too far to the gutter. You know what I mean? I think, you know, the same week Fredo Santana died. You know what I mean? You know, of lean abuse. You know, I guess some people had enough. Yeah, the Japanese, they have a strong hip-hop, you know what I mean? But I think they put their own spin on it. And, you know, to be honest with you, other countries do it hip-hop in its purest form more than they do in America. That's how subverted and degenerate, you know what I mean, it gets in America. That's a shame, too, man. Nog's messing everything up, man. K-pop. You know, I haven't listened to any K-pop, man. Is that music any good? Do they sing in Korean? You know, I've seen people, I've seen black kids stand, oh, my favorite K-pop artist. I'm like, how do they understand the words? What up, 50 Cal? Yeah, this is the first time I heard about Dixon White. You know what I mean? This is the first time I heard of him. Somebody sent that to me. And, you know, he has a substantial, I think he had over 100,000 followers. Something crazy. It might not have been 100, but that video was over 100,000. I'm not sure how many subscribers he had. Thanks, 50 Cal. Oh, it's all in Korean with a hip hop beat. So these people are over here reading subtitles of music. I swear to you, there's a good contingent on Black Twitter that listens to K-pop. I am bullshit you not. You know, especially in the African American, you know, Black Americans. There's a lot of black kids that just gravitate to other people's cultures. You know, some people call them a coon. If they gravitate to white culture, they'd be called coon. But they also gravitate to Hispanic culture, to, you know, Asian culture. Obviously, with the Korean, I think a lot of times they find the non-culture, the Black American culture, too degenerate. You know what I mean? They just like they're not feeling it. I'm dead serious. Pumpkin eyes, hold it. Yeah, I gotta listen to some of that stuff. I gotta do my due diligence as a culture critic. But did they schedule a day for when Trump is going to go under oath, man, or is it? He has a range of topics. Special counsel Robert Mueller has provided lawyers for Donald Trump with a range of topics he wants to ask about as the ongoing negotiations regarding an interview with the president. Sources familiar with the matter tell CNN. Mueller's team has also made it clear it's seeking a sit-down interview with Trump, according to these sources. The president said Wednesday he is looking forward to that interview, at the advice of his lawyers. Oh, it's not official. Saltine. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you. His counsel will make the final call. We'll see. I don't mean, what did? To be honest, I don't think anything's there. Maybe they're trying to trick him up or something like that. Yeah, this has been... they're saying it's going to go well into this year, aren't they? You know, I'm like the rest of Americans, like, hey, man, can we get this shit wrapped up, man? You know what I mean? Can we get this shit wrapped up? I'm tired of hearing about this Russia shit. You know what I mean? Even if they did influence the election, man, this shit's over with. What can you do about it? You know what I mean? Fuck off. It's crazy. You know, it's time. You know what I mean? Let's do something. Let's move on. You know what I mean? But I think they're going to try to have it and have a few bombshells for the midterms. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what they're going to do. Yeah, we're paying for it. Elf-in-law Kushner. But that's crazy because they got Kushner. It was Kushner's father that did time, didn't it? Kushner's got to be some bad boys if they got his dad. Was it his dad? Kushner. I'm pretty sure it was his dad that they locked up. Kushner. Dad. Yeah, he did. His dad did 14 months. Well, was sentenced for 2 years. 2-year sentence. He probably, what did you do? 14 out of that? Yeah, the higher ups, man, must have been like, oh, them goddamn Kushners. What do they do to the higher ups, man? You know, only time when you get arrested, like you got big boy money like that, man. The only time you get arrested, man, is you screw something up, man. You know, that's what I think. You know, like Cosby He screwed something up. They're like, oh man, we're gonna make an example of your black ass, man. Now he's out there doing comedy, man. Yo, and the bits I seen, I fell out laughing, man. He was talking about blind. You know, he can't see now, and it's funny. I would like to go see him live, man. If he does a comedy tour, I'm going to go see Bill Cosby live. I don't give a goddamn. What is Schumer's end game? He's trying to hold the fort, man. He's trying to hold the line. Stay with me. You know what I mean? He's got to keep the Democrats in a good position. They can gain some seats, man. You know, this DACA shit, man. This can go either way. You know what I'm saying? If they screw this up, this could put the Democrats under. You know what I mean? So they got to be careful, and that's why I think this is his end game. He wants to come out looking like the Democrats saved the day, but how is he going to do that when Trump is the one that has to sign the bill and the law? You know what I mean? They're almost caught between a rock and a hard place. Adam Schiff, is that the guy who's making up his own memo? I think that's who you're talking about. Yeah, man. Him and Feinstein, they said that the Russian bots were after that release the memo campaign. Like, he's a piece of shit, man. I can't even, I don't even get this guy, man. I can't stand him, man. I can't stand that guy, man. And now they're preparing their own memo to counter the GOP's memo. GOP's misleading FISA memo. So they're just going to come up with their own propaganda to combat what the Trump. Well, Trump said he'll sign it out, right? He'll release the memo. I don't even know if it gets to him. Like, we would not understand the memo. Like, man, that's crazy, man. Like, the people should be like, that release the memo, that hashtag, that should be remixed and keep going. You got to keep pressure on these people, man. You got to keep pressure on them. You're letting them, people are letting them off the hook. Tell Naomi Schumer, hey, I think so, man. I mean, Amy Schumer is in the industry because of a hookup. It's not because somebody said, oh, she's funny, she should try in the showbiz. She just got the hookup. Let's be real here. I'm not sure, because I don't really think both of them like, Amy Schumer didn't deserve $13 million, and Monique, I wouldn't pay Monique $13 million. That's the thing. Like $1 million or something like that. That's if you got to figure, if Chris Rock and them was getting double-digit millions, man, then I would say, as far as stardom, they got like you should give them like 1, 2, 3 million. Nothing really. You know, Wanda I thought was funny. You know, I always thought Monique was kind of funny, man. It's not like I would go out my way to watch her, but I thought she was funny. You know, who I thought was funny was Lisa Lampanelli. I don't know. I guess she still does stand up. I've seen like a couple. I thought she was pretty funny. Oh, Chris Rock was instrumental in Schumer's career. I didn't know. Where did Amy Schumer start? Like, I just seen her. She just came out of nowhere. I didn't know anything about Amy Schumer. The Cosby Simpson We Was Kings comedy tour. Or did Chris Rock have her on the casting couch? Imagine you having... I'm not even going to say it, man. Yeah, the Lizardmen are driving Amy's career. You know, it's pretty obvious. What's up, Dragon Model? Hey, people, when you come in the room, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. Spread the word. I'm in here on a hump day. Oh, the Clippers tonight. Yo, this should be Lou Will revenge game. If you play DFS, always for the All-Star snubs, you're gonna get paid. I screwed up. I didn't play Drummond tonight. I was gonna play Drummond. I was like, he's got to play against Gobert. I don't know if he's gonna make it, get all the points. And I played Embiid like an idiot, and fucking Drummond got 80 points. Kiss my ass. So Lou Will, he might drop 50 tonight, and Lou Williams deserved to go to the All-Star game. I'm sorry. What's up, Duke Chronic? Yeah, and people are saying Amy Schumer steals jokes. Elizabeth with the donation. Thank you, Elizabeth. You never know how grateful I am for voices like yours and many others on YouTube. You know, there's a chance of being harassed and physically hurt for just speaking the truth. But do it anyway. May God continue to bless you and bless you and your fam. Stay safe. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you too. I appreciate it. How many people are going to get shot if the Jags win? The Jags lost, man. What are you talking about? You know, I'm going with the Eagles, man. I think the Eagles... This might be a team of destiny, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm the biggest Eagles hater. You know, I'm not like, it's like I hate the team. It's like if you live in the Philadelphia area, man, these Eagle fans are something else, man. It's crazy. The radio and people you're friends with. I don't know, man. It's hard winning back-to-back. You think the Pats are going to win back-to-back? You know, it took them a miracle to win last year. You got to remember, they were getting beat. They should have lost. A better coach for the Falcons, and the Falcons win that game. Now I know all the pressure is on. Now is Peterson? He seems like a pretty good coach. Now will he, on his first Super Bowl, will he not make a mistake? It's key. Nah, this is a rematch. Kekistan, man, you serious? This is going to be a great Super. This is a rematch. How many times do you get a rematch? Super Bowls. Same teams from like what, 10 years ago? How many years ago was they went to Jacksonville? So, you know, it could be a good game, man. You know, my Facebook is filled with Eagles fans, and they're just, you know, we'll see. I always said the Eagles fans would never see a Super Bowl in their lifetime. I might have jinxed it. That's what I want to see. I want them to see tear up Philadelphia, man. If the Eagles win, yo, they went crazy when the Phillies won. They were in like my hometown, Westchester, Pennsylvania. They were turning cars over in Westchester. That's like 30, 40 miles outside the city. Like 30 miles outside the city. They were tearing cars up. Now imagine if the Eagles. Now this area, Southeast, is football country. It's Eagles. Eagles are the most popular team in the area. Man, if the Eagles win, man, it's gonna be crazy. You know, Brady is the GOAT. That's without saying. But I don't know, man. Some games he looks shaky. You know, you can see the decay. It's coming. It might not be this year. He's definitely going to slow down some next year. But the year after that, he's finished. I'm telling you, 2 years, Brady's finished. He better win one of these 2 years. Yeah, Randall Cunningham. Yeah, he was great. Winning without Wentz. That will be something else. That will really be something else. It would be a team of destiny. But what else is going on in the world? Oh, the college football. You know, it's crazy how, you know, down south it's not even about pro football. It's about college football. You know what I mean? You know, SEC is big time down there. Oh, shit. Yeah, McNabb choked, man. I'm sorry. he turned out and played like a half-ass, the biggest game of his career. No wonder T.O. No, Freddie Mitchell said he was choked because he was throwing up in the fucking. McNabb was throwing up in the huddle. How your stomach hurting that much? You nervous? You played football. You nervous? You throwing up in the huddle? They looking at him like you crazy. Those 50,000 text messages. Now, what is on these 50,000 text messages? Is this the FBI trying to set up Trump? Let me see what was on some of these 50,000. Because, you know, text messages. Oh, from 2 FBI officials. Who was it? Strokes? How did they get rid of the messages? Some had assassination on them. You know, I think two things about some of this stuff, man. You know, some of this stuff is like, why would you leave a paper trail to what's going to happen? You know, or on some real shit. Like, if I'm talking some real shit, I'm talking face to face, man. I'm catching a flight. We having it out. We having coffee in a little coffee shop. I'm not sending text messages back and forth with people. Then you can fucking, like, how? This is supposed to be the FBI? Jeez. I hope there's not dick pics in these 50,000 text messages. They be trying to get pussy and all that. What's the FBI doing with burner phones? I mean, I would think they. You have a point, but I think. Well, they do so much off the books shit, man. Of course, they're gonna have burner phones, man. Like, if you say you gotta remember that guy in Orlando, the Orlando shooter. Now, the FBI had interviewed that guy before he went and shot them people. Like, say somebody assigned him a handler. I'm just saying. Just use your imagination. You know, if he had a handler, you know what I mean? You would have had to say, man, hey, this guy's ready to do whatever. You got to use a burner phone, man. You can't be like using your regular phone. because then they'll leave a trail, man. You know, but oh, you know what, Adam Webb? I was just seeing that about Questlove. I'm gonna do a video on that, but I was just reading that. That was crazy. A glitch on the FBI Samsung phones. You know, but that glitch could be like a feature. You know what I'm saying? You know, they can say it's a glitch or whatever, but that's probably just a feature. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you want to lose some text messages, and that's probably a feature for it. That's probably what they was riding with the Samsung in the first place. Yeah, I think maybe yeah, I think so, but it's a dangerous game the Democrats are playing, because if nothing comes of it, man, people are starting to start to look like, hey, man, you wasted all this time and money. I'm not voting for you guys in 2018. I'm not voting for you guys in 2020. They had Pizzagate stuff on the cell phones. Oh, man. They ordered pizza? That's crazy. They're not allowed to use a private cell phone. Is that the FBI rule? They're not allowed. But you know they're going to have to break that. You know what I mean? And they have to, man. Because if you're talking to a snitch or something like that, man, you don't want that to fucking, like... Sometimes you got to tell them, like, hey, man, go ahead and do that. Like, what if you might get compromised, man. You're over DACA. Yeah, I don't know what Paddock was doing. They found child porn on his stuff. I don't know why it took like 2 months to find it. That's something you should, like, why was his laptop searched the first week? You know what I mean? Days after, you know. If they did that, they were just trying to demonize Paddock to make it seem like he was more likely to do something like that, I guess. But I don't know. Now, if those 50,000 messages were leading up to the election, then, you know, there's got to be some election fuckery on it. You know, there got to be some set up Trump stuff on it. Paddock's brother was also arrested for child porn. They were doing something. They were smuggling something. And I think a lot of times either they plant that stuff on your computer or they have that, so I don't know, they have some dirt on you, I guess. I don't know. You know, I was on poll. I was on Reddit, right? And somebody had used a meme of me, and it made a Reddit thread, and they were asking, was I on Reddit? I am on Reddit, Uncle Hotep. Oh yeah, follow me on Facebook, Uncle Hotep. Or I think there's a link in the comment section. Follow me on there. Give me some reviews. I greatly appreciate it. But anyway, I was on Reddit, and I was reading the thread, and they called me a poll tard because I go on poll. But anyway, I was going on poll, and they were saying that might have been an assassination attempt to one of the cats that owned the suite above him, the Saudi cats that owned the suite above where Paddock was staying, and it went left, and I think them guys escaped, and so to cover themselves, they opened fire and smoked that concert. I don't know. Oh, I didn't read. I didn't read any of those emails. You read those emails? Yeah, and that's why. And I swear to this day, I might take this to the grave. The reason you have this Me Too movement is because they had to take the public's eye off of Las Vegas. Because if you remember the timing, you have to remember the timing. As soon as right after that shooting, that's when Weinstein came out, and that was a wrap. Look at the dates. Look at the dates. As soon as the Vegas thing was popping, after like that second press interview where that sheriff was looking crazy and he sounded crazy, and he was like, they were just looking. The FBI agent was looking at him like, "You better not say nothing, but I might bust a cap." Yo, he looked like he was going to kill him. Had the poisonous, the cyanide needle right next to him. You know what I mean? But right after that, man, here came Weinstein, and nobody has talked about Vegas ever since. Paddock's girlfriend, you know, man, she might be an asset, man, to be honest with you. I don't know. Somebody's a handler here, man. There's too many coincidences. Somebody was working for somebody, you know. I don't know who she's working for, but she was working, had to be working for somebody. Yeah. Oprah did it. MK Ultra. That's why I think, man, you know, that's a lot of times that's what I think. But the only reason I don't think this one's MK Ultra because I don't think he did the shooting, man. I just don't, man. I just think it was too long for them to get there. It seemed like it was more than multiple shots. You know what I mean? I just don't think he was the shooter. Yeah, I think he left and he came back. But yeah, I think it was something like that. It was something crazy. Ugandan. What is with Uganda? Is like sometimes this is like the second woke leader. Remember they had Idi Amin. He double crossed the Israelis. He was on his ass after that. Paul Bradley, the lizard people are the elves. The lizard people and the elves run the country. If you can't figure that, when you figure that out, you figure the streets. Yeah, and he came back. Campos came back for that interview for Ellen, and that was the most led interview I've ever seen. You know, Ellen basically force-fed the guy what to say. You know what I mean. And it was this, and then and Ellen is deep state. You know what I mean. She tried to make a joke out of it. I was like I said, man, when y'all get in these, when you get a chance and you're 15 minutes of fame. And you got to talk about, like, who called Ellen deep state? I can't remember who it was. And she made a joke about a tweet. Man, you can make a sensible argument why she is. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, you know what I mean? You can't make a joke about it. You got to be serious. The Ugandan giant. Yes, Kamala. Ellen is an Anderson Cooper clone. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm going to tweet this, man. Cat Waffles, I'm tweeting this right now. Ellen is a... Because that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm dying laughing, man. But is it just these? How, I mean, how is there 50,000 texts? Is this just between two officials, FBI agents, man? That's a lot of text, man. Was they in a relationship or something, man? All right, I tweeted that. All right, Kekestein, check you out, man. The meme team. Imagine getting paid for making memes, man. You know, that's got to be the life. Who's Trump going to nickname next? Yes, that's the key. Who is he going to nickname next? Does he have a nickname for Dianna Feinstein? He's going to call her Dirty Diana. I'm going to fall out laughing. Yo, she went to the Ellen show and you broke her Ellen cup, man. You know she should have glued that thing back together. Oh, Mueller, Air Mueller. Yeah, somebody's got those text messages. This is a joke, man. Call the NSA up. Okay, oh, I need the messages. Dirty Steam. Oh, 5 months, sorry. That's still a lot, isn't it? 10,000 a month? Sneaky Diana. Dirty D. But when is this oh, that's right, the lawyers have to lawyer up. Everybody's lawyering up. Dirtbag Diane. I don't know, man. Feisty fraudulent Feinstein? Fraudulent Feinstein? Fake Feinstein. I don't know if he should go with the dirty Diana thing, man. The Elfstress Diane. Oh, okay. Obama just supposedly just lowered up. I don't know, man. It seemed like Trump said he doesn't want to take down presidents, man. Or at least until they're dead. Because he doesn't want to sully the office. So I take him at his word for that. So I think Obama's relatively safe. You know, I don't think you're going to see Obama in chains, man. It'll be shocking. Now, if the Illuminati, the elves, the lizard men, they want to try to foster really a civil war in America, maybe locking up Obama will do that. I don't know. You know, that's hard to say. Could that happen? I'm not sure. The way they got it, you know, and Antifa. You know, there was almost open warfare over the summer with Antifa. You know, imagine if they ratcheted up another level. But what can they do to ratchet up the fear and the hate between each other more than what they did now? They're doing now. Yeah, thank you for everything. Thanks everybody for liking the channel right now. I appreciate it. Yeah, there'd be riots everywhere, man. Yeah, but you gotta understand it's not even about justice, man. It's about what they want to stage to happen next, and if they could and they can fake it, you know what I mean? And if they think locking up Obama can make take the next step in civil disorder, maybe they do that. I don't know. Or maybe I think they're just trying to get